What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Stonewall Penitentiary. At the end of the last episode, I said I was going to take a look at deciphering potentially what this code could be. I figured it would be like the buttons on a keypad or a phone or something where you have a certain set of numbers, and the solid lines would either pertain to the outside edge of the number. So this one here potentially could be a 1, or if it was the empty part, it could potentially be a 9, where, you know, this part would be the inside or it could be the outside. So I've written down some numbers. I'm going to give the top one a try and see if I can figure out what the hell it would be. So it's either going to be 1795 or 9315. So we go 1, 7, 9, 5. Wrong. So we try the other one, which would be 9. Oh wait, this is backwards to a typical keypad. Oh crap, you're kidding me. They've got the numbers all backwards compared to the keypad, because the keypad at 9 is up here. So it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let me do a little bit of switching on the numbers and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've reconfigured the numbers. I'm going to just try the first row. It's either 7135 or 3975 or a mixture of those numbers. So, because it could even be like 3975, 7135, 7975, 3975, 3135. So do that. We'll do 7, 1, 3, 5. Okay. And then 3975. Technologist. Okay, so it is the... Ooh, boy. Okay, wherever the line isn't, it's the opposite number of. So the shape is like the L pertains to the opening part. So, you know, the line in here would be the numbers connecting to it, I guess is the best way I could explain it. Okay, so we've opened doors. A soda.
I was so parched I'd have been willing to drink that soda no matter what its age. But the can was empty.
Oh. There's a clipboard there.
Various prison documents. Nothing worthwhile.
Cool. Okay, so we were able to open doors. Holy crap, dude. Hi.
You know, we had a room like this in the prison I worked at, too. It was a lot nicer than this one, though. I kind of feel like I'm at home in this room. At least more than in the rest of this place. Prisons are designed to keep people in. We're gonna have a hell of a time getting out. I wish I could be more help, seeing as how I'm a guard. But all prisons are designed differently. I'm afraid I don't know any more than the rest of you. If only we could get into that cabinet over there and get some firearms. At least then we could protect ourselves.
Whoa. That sounds like a good idea.
You know,
Okay, so that's a repeat magazine.
An old magazine featuring the country's 10 smallest towns. Number 1 is someplace called Shady Brook.
Yeah, that's my nickname in college. Okay, wait, what? 3 I's, N, and an O. I wonder what that means.
A full checkers set, complete with a wooden carrying box to boot. Too bad I hate the game.
Hate the game, it seemed like he said. I think he meant hated.
An old coat, too worn to wear.
Well, I'm sure it would keep you warmer.
God bless America.
Perv. Okay, what do we got? cards.
A deck of playing cards for poker. Now there's a game.
Towel.
Ugh, it smelled heavily of mildew.
Ew. Okay, and what's this? A dairy.
Ugh, Warden Duvall was a sick man.
Okay, and I think that's most likely the killer's father. Morse code because it's required. Because it's required. Private diary of Caroline Charmond. Okay, so there were three eyes, and then there was one over here. I don't think it has anything to do with that. I'm finally here, the first female to ever work at Stonewall Penitentiary. My friend said there was no way I get the job without prior experience, but I sure proved that wrong. I'm meeting the warden in a few minutes. I'll write later. Just met the warden. He seemed okay, though a little distant, like he was holding something back. Oh well. I met the other guards, all male. They weren't very welcoming and wouldn't even tell me the code to the equipment cabinet. Found it soon enough, though. One of the guards, Andy, seems like an idiot and keeps a scrap paper in his coat pocket with the code on it. I'll just snag it when he's not looking. Anyway, I think the guys are offended that a woman's working with them now. No more walking around nude or talking about their latest lay buttholes. January 15th, well, I got into the cabinet and start my first shift, night shift, by the way, lucky me, in a few hours. Well, this job's going to be so boring if I keep working nights. All the inmates were asleep. I want to see something interesting. Can't complain, no. This beats working in the streets. I met someone, at least the janitor. He seemed nice enough and we talked for a bit when he came by, but he couldn't stop staring at my chest. Men. Sorry I didn't write yesterday. I was just so drained after last night's work. I went straight to bed. Guess this job is going to be more work than I thought. I hope I get transferred to a day shift soon. It's so lonely at night. I mean, I have the janitor that I talked to. At least he's actually pretty interesting. Just wish he'd stop drooling at me. I took this job to get away from all that. The janitor asked me out last night. I should have expected it. Turned him down gently. Of course, tonight's shift's going to be awkward. The other guards are finally starting to warm up to me. Maybe it's because another woman was also brought on board. She sure herself doesn't look like a guard. Not that I'm judging, after all. I don't either. Last night did not go well. Janitor called me a lying whore and wanted to cry on the spot. Thank God I didn't. I really need to change shifts. No, I had to practically blow dust off this thing. It's been so long. No, only like 8 days, 10 days. First, I'm still on the night shift, sadly, but things have gotten more interesting. Warden Duvall invited me to his office for a meeting and asked me to start doing something pretty unorthodox during my shifts. At first, I was appalled. But when he explained why, I agreed. I have to admit, after I got over my initial reservations, it's pretty exhilarating. So the warden asked me to start flashing the inmates and taunting them sexually during shifts. I know that's the kind of thing I wanted to get away from, but this time it's for psychology. Seeing how the inmates react is fascinating, and I feel safe because they are all behind bars and no touching is involved. What happened on the streets won't happen again. Honestly, the job is kind of fun, and hey, it's something I'm good at. Anyway, the reason I haven't written is I lost my journal for a few nights. It turned up under my bed, where I swear I looked at least 10 times. I guess the ghost lives there. Another news, I've managed to avoid Mr. Janitor for the most part, but I still feel uncomfortable around him, especially now with my new responsibilities. Apparently we'll be rotating shifts soon, so things should work out. Anyway, I feel like I'm writing a whole novel here, so I'll stop. I promise I won't wait too long to write next time. 12 o'clock, midnight. Last night, Janitor threatened me. He told me that he can't handle me taunting him with those tig old biddies. He said if I don't sleep with him, he'll make sure that I regret it, and that either way I'd end up his. I'm still shaking. It can't happen again. It just can't. So I bit my pride and went to see Warden Duvall. Once I assured him that I was okay continuing to perform my duties, the warden was very sympathetic. He transferred me to the afternoon shift effective immediately and told me that he'd take care of everything. I wish there were more people like him in the world. Maybe now I can finally be rid of this creep. Made a friend during day shift, a guard named Jeremy. He's so quiet and shy. Not what you expect a guard to be like. He seems worried about something, though. Maybe it's job related, or maybe I'm just not his type. I guess I'll find out eventually. Oh, that didn't take long. Jeremy and I slept together. He was so shy, not at all like my old clients. It was so sweet. I had to make all the first moves, but it was romantic and sensual. I really like him. We're going to meet for an early dinner after my shift this afternoon. Can't wait. I'm not even halfway through my shift, and Jeremy just came by. He said he needs to talk to me privately. He looked nervous. I hope he's okay. Hope it doesn't regret last night. Maybe I pushed things too quickly. I guess I'll find out soon enough. It was a setup. Jeremy was working with the janitor this whole time. He led me straight to him in the storage room, and I went to the warden straight away. Didn't even care if the guards saw me crying. And do you know what he said? He said that it was my fault for leading him on. He said that all women are sinful blah blahs, and that I got what I deserve. To think I trusted Duvall, that mother bleeper. I'm better off on the streets. At least I know when I'm getting bleeped. I'm leaving, heading to the train station and not looking back. Duvall had better hope I don't press. Oh God, he's outside the door. It's locked. Oh crap! Okay, so we got security cabinets, and that's it.
Inside the left coat pocket was a scrap of paper and a small key.
See, if you had to put the damn jacket on, you would have been fine. Alright, locker room crap. Cole's bingo card. Left, top left, bottom left, middle. Top left, bottom left, middle. So 415, or is it what's underneath there? Guess we'll never know.
Plenty of locker.
Not enough time to go through them all? Oh, you should try that, dude.
There's some kind of smoke. Can't breathe in here.
Time to leave.
I kind of feel.
Okay.
I wondered if I could find.
You probably could.
I may have just won the lottery.
Yay! Take both guns and tell no one.
Ah, shit, they're not loaded.
No.
Hey, you got it open. Good. What you got there?
Nothing. Nothing. No, nothing. I'm gonna tell them.
Firearms. Not seeing any way out of the situation, I handed one of the guns to Gerard. They aren't loaded.
Yeah, well, we'll worry about that later. For now, lead the way.
What do you mean, lead the...
You seem pretty clever. I'm not letting you out of my sight.
Uh-oh. See, they don't trust me. Alright, what's he say? Gerard's hard to read. Maybe he likes it that way. I don't know. He doesn't say much, but I get the sense he's loyal. He could have killed me multiple times by now, and he hasn't. Does that mean he's trustworthy, or is he just waiting until the right moment to strike? Okay, that was about the dirty laundry last time. Nothing in there. Bathroom's all buggered up, so we gotta go.
Had you been inside the warden's office yet? I found the key. Here, let me open it for you.
Awesome, thanks, dude. I was thinking of going there and trying my own key, but I guess you did it for me. Alright, well, look at that since we're right there.
Several shot glasses sat upon a small end table. The warden must have liked to drink.
Mm-hmm.
I could use a drink.
If I find something, I'll share it with you.
You have no idea.
Hey, know what kind of operation you're running out there? Strange marking and your loved ones. Something is inexcusable. What exactly is going on? What is going on in that prison? Are you doing to the prisoners? Warden Duvall? How many others? Okay, we got the portrait. Oh, projector.
An old reel projector was pointed toward the bookshelves at the back of the room.
Ah, okay. a degree. We will do that,
An
don't worry.
honorary psychology doctorate with a concentration in the criminal mind from the National College of Law and Psychology.
Huh.
The 1954 Excellence in Standard Operations Award. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats, turd.
I won Employee of the Month once where I worked. Didn't get any plaque, though.
Dude, they ripped you off. We got a whole bunch of crap here. Alright, Warden Duvall has been brought to our attention certain practices of the facility are causing some concern among various government officials and state representatives. Constituents in varying districts are voicing outrage and injustices and abuse are allegedly taking place within the prison walls. Please be advised that there will be a full investigation and must follow since prison guard turnover is so high and inmate treatment is in question. I'm sure you will agree that this is a necessity. Department of Corrections officials will be in touch with you in the future regarding cooperation in this matter. Okay. Bible passages.
These Bible quotes are all related to sins and justice.
Uh-huh.
The warden seemed obsessed, just like whoever is keeping us here.
Yeah.
A chart translating letters into odd symbols. It seems like the warden liked to write in code. I wonder why. It looked like it was written by someone who worked at the prison.
Alright, and then we can read it. John, I finally finished patching up the hole in the guard rest and floor as you instructed. But like I told you last week, it's just a crutch. You need to hire a professional to lay down a new block of cement. Otherwise, the floor could collapse at any time. I don't want your guards falling into these mines, do you? Don't worry about your son if he's down there, and he ain't coming out anytime soon. Okay, so that's about his... So this must be his grandfather was the warden. His son was the killer's dad.
This memo mentions something about the floor in the guard's restroom.
Might be worth checking out.
I think so, buddy. I think so. Ancient scripture.
Some kind of scripture. Definitely not Christian. It continually references the old ones, whatever that means. All the pages were blank.
Take a pen and scribble on the paper.
They say the pen is mightier than the sword, but in this case, I'd rather have the latter.
You'd rather have a ladder. What are you gonna do? Climb out of there?
I picked up the phone.
Ah.
An old-fashioned...
Alright. A textbook. What is it?
The Brain. Experimental Procedures. Fun read.
I bet. Okay, the history of lobotomy.
The entire history of Stonewall Penitentiary, condensed into a few articles.
Okay, let's see what we got in here. Oh, crap. Mayor welcomes a new warden. Warden Duvall left and Mayor Adams right. Okay, John Duvall rose at Stonewall. Nearly 20 years ago, fought against the city's plan to construct Stonewall Penitentiary. Pen exist pre. Pen it pre-exist? I don't know. Okay. The man behind the desk. First look at Warden Duvall. He received a master's degree psychology 13 years later in 42, the age of 41, and then traveled across the United States. Okay, yeah, so I think that's that guy's grandfather, the one that was writing the letter saying that, like the killer, said his grandfather was a knob and he never got punishment for what he did, and abused his son, which would be the killer's dad, and that's who he's trying to atone sins for, and blah, 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 blah. New prison controversy. Residents within a 10-mile radius of the newly opened Stonewall Penitentiary have expressed various concerns regarding proximity. The prison is equipped to house only 24 to 36 inmates, but they will be psychologically disturbed offenders and these not suitable for general prison population. Assure residents the prison is secure and poses no threat. Alright. Prison closed amid cloud of suspicion and mystery. And you can pause and read that. Says it's absurd. And teens tell tale of terror in prison yard. Were found wandering dazedly at dawn, till of being lost inside prison gates after having breached the hole in the razor wire surrounding the prison, which has been closed since July 1966. The teens said it was a part of prom week stunt, and they stated they were able to get on the prison grounds, but not inside the prison itself. After trying for hours to get back out, they finally managed to escape, though it was not without injury. The teens were cut up dirty, and one had a broken arm. Officials believe drugs or alcohol may have been involved. Ooh. I still think...
A chart
See, I wondered if maybe that had something to do with something, but...
The drawers may have been empty, but there was more than enough to read on the desk itself.
Oh. And that's it. Drawers is all the same. Fan.
It was cold enough in here without turning on a fan.
Yeah.
They say that...
And I guess that's it. Yeah, we already... Nope, we didn't. Okay, I'm not going to read all that again because we've done a lot of reading this episode. B2 was covered in blood. Didn't get it. Yeah, it talks about the new guard being reprimanded or... Oh, it's nothing. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's everything. And the globe. Any secret passages around here?
An antique globe of the world. This must be worth a fortune.
Take it home with you.
A small hole was embedded in the top, as though the globe was missing something.
Ooh, I bet you it is.
I had one of these as a kid. Not as nice, though.
I don't have anything in here, right? That's all you have to say for that? Okay. Check out the bookshelf. There's the screen up there.
Encyclopedias, dishware, and other related paraphernalia. This warden had extravagant tastes.
Yeah, seems like it. I don't think.
Far more decorative than the lights elsewhere in the prison. It seems Warden Duvall.
Alright, that's fine. The screen, pull down. We'll turn on this, which is probably not going to work.
Loaded into the projector.
Ah. Okay.
John Edward Duvall, Warden. Seems like a bit of an egotist.
What a dick.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, can you, no, you can't move it. Can't do anything with that.
Far more.
No. I was hoping there'd be some kind of a secret passage or something, but I'm going to just try one last thing before I call the episode, because we're getting over 25 minutes now, and I'm going to see if that mark has anything to do with the key. No. Okay, so I'm not sure what they're talking about. I'm thinking the hole, usually there's like a rod or a pin that holds it in place, but...
An antique globe. A small hole was embedded in the top, as though...
Yeah. So that's probably missing some kind of a pin or something. But that is going to do it for this episode right now, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you already know what to do. And we're going to have to see what the hell's going on and who done it, basically. Still 5 of us. There's 5 of us? Yeah, I think there's 5 of us left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And I don't know. All I know is it's not me. Or is it? See you next time.